Get the Angel Reese special at McDonald's now. Let's break it down. My favorite barbecue sauce, American cheese, crispy bacon, pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun, of course. And don't forget the fries and a drink. Sound good? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating restaurants for a limited time.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Hello Quizheads, welcome to Takeaway Trivia, episode number 259. I'm Leon, your quizmaster from Hereford, UK, and this is another 4 rounds of pub quiz style trivia straight into your ears. Hope you've had a great week. The sun is finally out here in the UK after months of gloom and wet weather and drizzle. Finally, sun in the skies. It's still very cold, but at least it's sunny. It means you can get out and about and do some things in the fresh air. It's lovely. Other than that, quiet week. The one thing I will say, this week does mark 25 years since I hosted my first ever pub quiz. And it's nice to still be doing it 25 years later and sharing the questions with you. Hope you enjoy the questions that are ahead in this week's edition. Before I do anything, if you're celebrating, Eid Mubarak to you. Have a fantastic holy month. And let's get on with a few other shout-outs. If you want to skip ahead to the questions, time codes are in the show notes. Ellie Bagshaw says, please can you give my boyfriend Ed, our golden doodle Bonnie and myself a shout out. We're currently driving down to Wales for a weekend break for my birthday, listening to Takeaway Trivia. Ellie, thank you for getting in touch. Ed, Bonnie and yourself have a fantastic time in Wales and happy birthday. Karina Ford's been on saying, can you please shout out Andrew, Karina, Niall and Lucy, who are currently travelling around New Zealand and enjoying quizzing during the road trips. Not jealous at all. Have a fantastic time in New Zealand, all of you. And finally, a quick hello to Evie Pickerel off of CBeebies. Thank you for listening. Right, let's get on with today's quiz. Coming up, we've got the final fling. A round of Clued Up. Quizlinks is back in this edition, but first, let's start with general knowledge. Good luck. Okay then, the first 10 questions of this week's quiz. It's all potluck, mixed bag trivia. Starting with question number 1. In Grey's Anatomy, what was the name of Meredith's dog? Number 1. In Grey's Anatomy, what was the name of Meredith's dog? Number 2. How many US states border the Gulf of Mexico? Number 2. How many US states border the Gulf of Mexico? Number 3. Kelly Jones is the lead singer with which rock group? Question 3. Kelly Jones is the lead singer with which rock group? Number 4. What nationality was Albert Einstein? Question number 4. What nationality was Albert Einstein? Number 5. Brazil was formerly a colony of which European nation? Question number 5. Brazil was formerly a colony of which European nation? Number 6. Which film director is the godfather of both Gwyneth Paltrow and Drew Barrymore? Number 6. Which film director is the godfather of both Gwyneth Paltrow and Drew Barrymore? I don't mean he puts horses' heads in their beds, by the way. He actually is their godfather. Number 7. Bridget Jones's Diary originally started as a weekly column in which newspaper? Number 7. Before it became a film or novel, Bridget Jones's Diary started life as a weekly column in which British newspaper? Number 8. Which US law enforcement agency has the initials DEA? Number 8. Which US law enforcement agency has the initials DEA? I'm assuming it still exists and Elon hasn't shut it yet. Number 9. Which British airport was originally known as Elmdon Airport? That's ELMDON. Number 9. Which British airport was originally known as Elmdon Airport? ELMDON. Elmdon Airport. And finally, for this round, number 10. Sky Brown is Britain's youngest Olympic medalist, winning bronze in both 2020 and 2024. But in what event? Number 10. Sky Brown is Britain's youngest Olympic medalist, winning bronze in both 2020 and 2024. In what event? There you go, that is your 10 for starters this week on Takeaway Trivia. Hope it's a strong start and you're well on your way to quiz glory. Do you know what? Let's go straight into round number 2 this week while we wait for the answers to round 1. Round number 2 is your quiz links. This week, 5 general knowledge questions. However, if you take a look carefully at your answers, there should be some kind of link between your answers. In previous editions, the link has been red, like red dwarf, red herring, tube station stops, brands of crisp or potato snacks, you name it. There will be some kind of link there which will get you a 6th bonus point. Let's start with question number 1. Nicki Minaj's 2014 hit Anaconda samples from which 90s hip-hop hit by Sir Mix-a-Lot? That's hard to say. So number 1, Nicki Minaj's 2014 hit Anaconda samples from which 90s hip-hop hit by Sir Mix-a-Lot? I was more of a fan of Sir Kill-a-Lot back then with Robot Wars, but what song is that? Number 2, this is a tricky one. Think about this one. What is the name given to the digital ledger that records transactions and tracks assets that forms the backbone of cryptocurrencies? Number 2, what is the name given to the digital ledger that records transactions and tracks assets that form the backbone of cryptocurrencies? You will have heard of this, but maybe not quite realise what it actually is. Number 3, which American comedian starred as Tobias Funk in Arrested Development and has also appeared in Modern Family and the films Alvin and the Chipmunks? Number 3, which American comedian starred as Tobias Funk in Arrested Development and has also appeared in Modern Family and Alvin and the Chipmunks? Number 4, which fabric takes its name from the Chinese port city of Quanzhou, which was also known as zeytin in Europe and Arab countries? Number 4, which fabric takes its name from the Chinese port city of Quanzhou, which was also known as zeytin in Europe and Arab countries? And number 5, what were the names of the puppet aliens that featured on UK's Channel 4 morning show, The Big Breakfast? Question number 4, what were the names of the puppet aliens that featured on Channel 4's morning show, The Big Breakfast? They were legends, these aliens. Britain, particularly sort of children's television, has a strange affinity for puppets, and I love it. I loved Ed the Duck. He was one of the trailblazers in the children's puppet world. Obviously Sooty as well, but these two were up there. They were incredible in the 90s. I'd say the modern equivalent is probably Hackety Dog, and if you don't know who that is, think of the meme, "We're just normal men." That's Hackety Dog. Legend. And number 6, what's the link? Question number 6, what is the link? Take a look at all of your answers. There'll be some kind of link between them, but what is it? Alrighty then, let's return to round number 1. It was your general knowledge round. Let's see how you did. Number 1, in Grey's Anatomy, what is the name of Meredith's dog, Doc? Number 2, how many US states border the Gulf of Mexico? 5. Number 3, Kelly Jones is the lead singer with which rock group? Stereophonics. Just Enough Education to Perform is one of my all-time favourite albums. Great album. Number 4, what nationality was Albert Einstein? German. Number 5, Brazil was formerly a colony of which European nation? Portugal. Number 6, which film director is the godfather of both Gwyneth Paltrow and Drew Barrymore? Steven Spielberg. Number 7, Bridget Jones's Diary started life as a weekly column in which newspaper? The Independent. The books are phenomenal. I need to catch up with the films. Number 8, which US law enforcement agency has the initials DEA? Drug Enforcement Administration. Number 9, which British airport was originally known as Almden Airport? That's Birmingham Airport. And number 10, Sky Brown is Britain's youngest Olympic medalist, winning bronze in both 2020 and 2024. In what event? I'll accept 2 answers on this one. The official answer is Park. That was the name of the event. You and I would probably call it skateboarding. So if you've put skateboarding, go on, give yourself a point. I'm feeling generous. There you go, there's your answers to general knowledge this week. I'll have the answers to round number 2, your quiz links, in a short while. First of all, it's time for the return of Clued Up. This is where I give you 5 clues to the identity of a mystery famous. All you have to do is work out who they are. Clue number 1 is for 10 points. Clue number 2 is worth 8 points. And I'll keep giving you clues until clue number 5, which is worth just 2 points. This round relies on you being honest about when you truly guessed who the celebrity was. So no cheating. You're only cheating yourself. Number 1. I was born in Norwich in the UK in 1974. I'm the daughter of Mary Leakey, a nurse, and Keith, who was a chartered surveyor. So clue number 1 to our mystery celebrity this week. I was born in Norwich in 1974. I am the daughter of Mary Leakey, a nurse, and Keith, a chartered surveyor. An Alan Partridge moment, being as this is about Norwich. The best sweet and sour chicken I have ever had was in the little covered market that you've got in the middle of Norwich. Incredible. Then we ordered a hot dog for my son and they melted the cheese with a blowtorch. His eyes lit up. It's like the best thing he'd ever seen at the time. Have you worked out who the celebrity is yet? If not, here's clue number 2. I spent a term studying primary school teaching at Cambridge before studying drama at the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School, from which I graduated in 1999. Clue number 2. I spent a term studying primary teaching at Cambridge before switching to study drama at the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School, from which I graduated in 1999. Who am I? Clue number 3. My acting career began in a series of TV adverts for AA car insurance. I also provided the voice for the Andrex advert, Be Kind to Your Behind. Andrex here in the UK is a brand of toilet tissue. Number 3. My acting career began in a series of television adverts for AA car insurance. I also provided voices for the Andrex television campaign called Be Kind to Your Behind. Have you got it yet? Alright, don't worry. Clue number 4, this is worth 4 points. I rose to fame when old university friends David Mitchell and Robert Webb enlisted me to co-star in their comedy series Peep Show. I've also featured in Black Books, Hot Fuzz, Doctor Who and Holby City. Clue number 4. I rose to fame when old university friends David Mitchell and Robert Webb enlisted me to co-star in their comedy series Peep Show. I've also featured in Black Books, Hot Fuzz, Doctor Who and Holby City. Clue number 5. If you haven't got it yet, this is worth 2 points. One of my most notable roles was of D.S. Ellie Miller in Broadchurch. I played the Queen in season 3 and 4 of Netflix's The Crown, and in 2019 I won the Oscar for Best Actress for my performance of Queen Anne in The Favourite. Who am I? So clue number 5, one of my most notable roles was playing D.S. Ellie Miller in Broadchurch. I played the Queen in season 3 and 4 of Netflix's The Crown, and in 2019 I won the Oscar for Best Actress for my performance of Queen Anne in The Favourite. Who am I? And there you go, that's Clued Up done. We're going to find out how you're doing so far on this week's Takeaway Trivia after this quick break.
At Sierra, discover great deals on top brand workout gear, like high-quality bikes, which might lead to another discovery. Getting back on the saddle isn't always comfortable. Good news is Sierra has massage guns. And chafe wipes, too. Discover top brands at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving.
Your data is like gold to hackers. They're selling your passwords, bank details, and private messages. McAfee helps stop them. Secure VPN keeps your online activity private. AI-powered text scam detector spots phishing attempts instantly. And with award-winning antivirus, you get top-tier hacker protection. Plus, you'll get up to $2 million in identity theft coverage, all for just $39.99 for your first year. Visit McAfee.com. Cancel anytime. Terms apply.
Welcome back to Takeaway Trivia, episode number 259. We've done general knowledge. You've had the answers to that. So let's look at the answers to quiz links. Number 1, the question, Nicki Minaj's 2014 hit Anaconda samples from which 90s hip-hop hit by Sir Mix-a-Lot. A 90s classic, perhaps a little bit cheesy now, but it was called Baby's Got Back. Number 2, what is the name given to the digital ledger that records transactions and tracks assets that form the backbone of cryptocurrencies? Did you get this one? I think this was a tricky question, so well done if you've got it. It's a blockchain. Number 3, which American comedian stars as Tobias Funk in Arrested Development and has also appeared in Modern Family and Alvin and the Chipmunks? David Cross. Number 4, which fabric takes its name from the Chinese port city of Quanzhou, which was also known as Zayton in the Europe and Arab countries? Zayton is Z-A-Y-T-O-N. There was kind of a clue there with fabric, by the way. I don't know if you picked up on it. The answer I was looking for was satin. And number 5, what were the names of the puppet aliens that featured on Channel 4's morning show, The Big Breakfast? Zig and Zag, of course. I did once go to The Big Breakfast, and I got a little teapot that says I was once on The Big Breakfast, and all I got was this little teapot, and it's tiny. I don't think you can even fit a mug of tea in there, but it's cool. All right, then, number 6, what was the link? Like I said, I gave you a clue with satin and fabric in question number 4. You got Baby Got Back, blockchain, David Cross, satin, and Zig and Zag. So back, chain, cross, satin, Zig and Zag. They are all types of stitches. Back stitch, chain stitch, cross stitch, satin stitch, and a zigzag stitch. Well done if you got that right. I reckon that was a trickier one than normal. Back to Clued Up, I gave you 5 clues to the identity of a mystery celebrity, and I think this person has earned the status of national treasure here in the UK. So this person was born in Norwich in 1974. They graduated from the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School. They are really famous for appearing in Peep Show with David Mitchell and Robert Webb, but they're also famous for playing D.S. Ellie Miller in Broadchurch and the Queen in Netflix's The Crown. Who were we looking for? Yes, the one and only Olivia Colman. Well done if you got that right. All right then, the first 3 rounds of Takeaway Trivia done and dusted. Are you ready for the final fling? Good, because here it comes. Okay then, we continue on to the final round of this week's Takeaway Trivia. This is your final fling. 15 questions, a little bit harder than the previous rounds, but I think you're ready. And let's start with question number 1. Which vitamin do we get from sunlight? Question number 1. Which vitamin do we get from sunlight? Number 2. In the human body, what are molars, premolars, and incisors? Question number 2. In the human body, what are molars, premolars, and incisors? Number 3. How long is the gestation period of an elephant? Question number 3. How long is the gestation period of an elephant? Number 4. In which country is the famous Copacabana beach? Number 4. In which country would you find the famous Copacabana beach? Number 5. What is the common name for the Chile pine tree? Number 5. What is the common name for the Chile pine tree? Number 6. Artful Dodger and Bill Sikes are characters from which novel? Number 6. Artful Dodger and Bill Sikes are characters from which novel? Number 7. Which sports company have exclusively made the footballs for the UK's Premier League for the last 25 years? Question number 7. Which sports company have exclusively made the footballs for the UK's Premier League in football or soccer for the last 25 years? That is about to change, though. Question number 8. What were Tricity Triumph and Lex Deluxe? So question number 8. What were Tricity Triumph and Lex Deluxe? They're both objects. What are they? Question number 9. If you work in film and you use a product called Kensington Gore, what are you using? So number 9. In filmmaking or movie making, Kensington Gore is the leading brand of what product? Number 10. From which musical does the song Don't Cry For Me, Argentina come? Number 10. From which musical does the song Don't Cry For Me, Argentina come? Number 11. Which actor played Gollum in the 2012 film The Hobbit? Question number 11. Which actor played Gollum in the 2012 film The Hobbit? Question number 12. Colin Chapman founded which car company? Question number 12. Colin Chapman founded which car company? Number 13. The new trendy name for UFOs is UAPs. What does this stand for? Question number 13. The new trendy name for UFOs is UAPs, but what does this stand for? Number 14. In an alphabetical order, which of the planets in the solar system comes last? Question number 14. If you were to put all of the planets in alphabetical order, which of our planets would come last? And number 15. According to the UN, how many countries are there in the world? Question number 15. According to the UN, how many countries are there in the world? There you go, that's your 15 questions on this week's Final Fling. It's the last round of Takeaway Trivia. At this point, pause the podcast and make sure you've put an answer for every question to rack up your points. Pop the kettle on, get a cup of tea, and after this quick break, we'll find out how you've done.
The Jack Welch Management Institute at Strayer University helps you go from, I know the way, to I've arrived with our top 10 ranked online MBA. Gain skills you can learn today and apply tomorrow. Get ready to go from make it happen to made it happen and keep striving. Visit strayer.edu/Jack Welch MBA to learn more. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
Welcome back to Takeaway Trivia. Let's find out how you've done on the Final Fling. Your answers. Number 1. Which vitamin do we get from sunlight? It's vitamin D. Number 2. In the human body, what are molars, premolars, and incisors? Teeth. Number 3. How long is the gestation period of an elephant? 21 months. Number 4. In which country is the famous Copacabana beach? Brazil. Number 5. What's the common name for a Chile pine tree? A monkey puzzle tree. Number 6. Artful Dodger and Bill Sikes are characters from which novel? Oliver Twist. Number 7. Which sports company have exclusively made the footballs for the UK's Premier League for the last 25 years? It's Nike. However, they have lost the contract. Puma will be taking over next season. Number 8. What products are Tricity Triumphs and Lex Deluxe? They are types of refrigerators. I always wanted a Smeg fridge as a fan of Red Dwarf. Number 9. In filmmaking, of what is Kensington Gore the leading brand? It's fake blood. It's a brand of fake blood. I just used to think they flung tomato ketchup everywhere, but apparently not. Number 10. From which musical does the song Don't Cry For Me Argentina come? Evita. Number 11. Which actor played Gollum in the 2012 film The Hobbit? Andy Serkis. Number 12. Colin Chapman founded which car company? Lotus. 13. The trendy name for UFOs is now UAPs. What does this stand for? Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon. Do. Phenomenon. Do. Number 14. In alphabetical order, which of the planets in the solar system comes last? Venus. And number 15. According to the UN, how many countries are there in the world? Currently 195. That's actually 193 countries plus 2 observer states. That's the Vatican City or Holy See and the State of Palestine. So there you go. 195 currently, according to the UN. And that is takeaway trivia for another week. I hope you've enjoyed the questions. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always, to bring them to you. Love being your Quizmaster. Don't forget to like and subscribe wherever you get this podcast from so it's straight into your ear holes every Monday morning. And I've just got enough time to leave you with one final tat fact. Did you know that mirrors that face each other don't actually produce infinite reflections? Each reflection will be darker than the last and eventually fade into invisibility. There you go. All right, Quizheads, have a great week. Have a safe week, and we'll quiz again soon. Take care. I hope you're enjoying Takeaway Trivia. Don't forget we're now available wherever you get your podcasts, so please subscribe, rate and review to help this quiz grow. Also, if there's anything you would like to be tested on, any subjects you'd like to hear in the quiz, please get in touch. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/takeawaytrivia or on Threads at Bar Wars. Finally, we're also available on YouTube, youtube.com/@takeawaytrivia. Happy quizzing! The intro music is There It Is by Kevin MacLeod, available from incomputech.filmmusic.io, licensed by creativecommons.org.